Let me tell you a story of a really good looking man who was in prison once of a really good looking woman, and this woman wanted to engage in sexual activity, but this man really didn't want to, and because he refused, he actually even got to prison for years. She was a wealthy woman and she didn't take the rejection very well, but even imprisonment, like even being in prison, was better for this man. This man knew that even being in prison was better for him than actually engaging in sexual activity with this woman who wasn't meant for him. It's the story of a prophet, a known prophet, a prophet who explains dreams to people, or explains dreams to people. And I think there's so many value in that story, like that specific story. And the value in like the moral of this story to me is that even though sometimes some things might seem attractive to you, if you know deeply in your heart that it's wouldn't be good for you, don't engage in it. Ah, sorry for that. And this is not just about women or men or things, but if you just don't feel good about something, and even though it seems like really attractive to you, follow your heart and know what's better for you, because this man in this prophet, he knew that something better was written for him, and it was. So something better would probably be written for you, for me, for everyone. So yeah, and I'm going to tell you like my personal experience, that I'm just like why I'm making the title like it is what it is. I well, I recently posted like a picture on my Instagram of myself, and someone, like a girl, messaged me and complimented me on my looks, which is nice. Like it's really nice to hear a compliment like that. And I would say like she was flirting, and I like kind of for a moment went with it, but then I stopped because I was thinking to myself, this person, I do not want to be with this person. Like I don't like, I wouldn't ever get like something serious from this person. Like I only want, like I really realized the more I grow up that I just want like I do want a romantic relationship, but I want a good one. And I do realize that there's not that many people out there that are compatible with me. And this might also be like a message to you, like yeah, there's a lot of people in the world, there's not that many people compatible with us, and that's how it's meant to be. Like I do believe I am the one, if you could say it like that. I do believe in finding your significant other or something, or maybe in this life or in the others, you know. I do believe in that. I do think that there is someone out there for everyone. I really do believe that there is someone out there for everyone. Like I do believe that. I think it's a nice way to look at the world, or like look at romantic relationships, like a very healthy way even. Like I feel it's very much more healthy to just think, yeah, no, there are only like a few people that are compatible with you and me. Like, you know, do you understand what I'm saying? Like there's only like a few people, because I realize like a lot of things, like I see, because there are a lot of people in the world, and there are a lot like I see a lot of beautiful women, like I like when I go to cities, and I see a lot of pretty girls, but then I realize beauty doesn't like say anything about a person at all. Sometimes like sometimes a person who looks beautiful can just be a disgusting person by behavior. Like I notice some of them just not having something like going, like not having a lot going on, like sorry for being like this, describing it like this, but not having something, like not having a lot going on in their brain, like. And I really like, I'm really like a person who needs deep conversations and my with my friends, with my romantic partner, eventually with everyone. And I really like, I can't even really like I talk to a lot of people more and more, and I keep noticing that when a person just isn't that bright, that I can't really talk to them. That's just how I am. Like, this sounds like very arrogant, and I don't want to be arrogant. I'm the last person who wants to be like, hey, look, I'm arrogant and I'm proud of it. No, I'm not arrogant. I don't want to be arrogant. I hope I'm not arrogant. But I realized that, well, yeah, we're only compatible. Like, also me, I'm not compatible to that much people, but I will be compatible to at least a few. And yeah, so looks doesn't say anything about personality. That's everything that I had. Like, that's the most important thing that I have to say about looks, I guess. It's important advice. Like, it's good advice, and like it just makes so much more, like, more and more sense to me. Like, I started this video with the story of the prophet that, well, didn't engage in the sexual activity, and I start to really realize why it's so important, or why it's kind of important to actually lower your gaze, because it doesn't make sense not to lower your gaze. It just doesn't make sense to be obsessed, or like, uh, yeah, I guess you could say it like that, to be obsessed with someone that you don't even know, that you just saw by looks, basically. It doesn't really make that much sense. And I'm glad that I like went through that experience. I'm glad that I realized, well, why would I even flirt with this person if there's if there's no compatibility going on at all. And yeah, it's better to just be yourself and wait for a person that is like just compatible to you. And I also, like, I want to end this with saying, just don't play games. Like, I'm done with, like, I wouldn't play games about it. Like, I don't really understand playing games. Like, if you're if there's someone compatible to you, if you think someone's interesting, then get to know them. But this is also like the fun, like the good thing that I just realized, like, about lowering gaze. Maybe the first intention, like, just don't be interested in the romantic stuff at first. Like, maybe just get to really know them, like really know them, before you feel something, or try to feel something. Yeah, that's what I had to say. So have a peaceful day, and thank you for watching.